Friends, how's everyone doing today? Welcome to my channel. This is Sheree. My channel is Turquoise Dreaming, and I'm so glad you're here. I'm having a little scrap fun today. I wanted to use up some more of these scraps and decorate one of these half-size composition books today by using up some scraps. I have just pretty scrapbook paper scraps here. Let's see, I have right here two tags that I cut out of two of the scraps. So I'm going to put those to the side. I want to add just a little something at the top, probably a little ribbon or whatever. I have these scraps here that are cut up parts and things like that from a collection kit, you know, scrapbook paper collection kit like from Echo Park, where I get most of my scrapbook paper these days. And I wanted to show you the ones I've already decorated. In case you haven't seen those, I've decorated 5 already, and I already gave one away. I sent one to my mom. She, you know, if you remember, if you've been watching my channel, she was in the hospital in rehab, and now she's home, and I sent her one. Right at the time, I didn't know she was coming home that day, but I had mailed her one, I think, on the same day she came home. I hadn't got the news that she lives in Florida, and my dad's been texting us updates, but I haven't got the news that she came home, and so I sent one. But I've been sending everything I sent her, you know, since she was in hospital rehab, to my parents' house anyway, just so my dad could just take it. It would be the easiest thing for my dad just to take it to wherever she was. So I had sent it to the house anyway, but I sent one that I decorated. It was similar to this. I thought she would, like, that's her main hobby these days. She's always loved to cook, so I sent her one with kind of a cooking theme on it. So this is the other one, a previous one that we made together. This one with the cooking theme. So one similar to that I sent to my mom already. And then these, I've got 5 here. And I mentioned as I was making these, that the first 3 that I made, I mentioned that they would be gifts for my coworkers for Christmas. So we got the cooking. Oh, I got another cooking one here. I don't know if you've seen this one. Home Memories. And we've got a jar of cookies and this little lady. And you can see I used up scraps, you know. See how I put them together here. 2 scraps there. And I really like how this one came together too. And here's the back of this one. Got a cut apart there and scraps from the, you know, a cooking themed, another cooking themed collection kit. This is a big pocket here with some paper in it. And here's the front. This was a big piece that I had that was shaped like a pocket on a piece of, kind of a piece of a scrapbook paper, I'm going to call it. It had a pocket on it. It was actually from a scrapbook kit that you're supposed to make your own scrapbook, cooking themed. So anyway, it had a pocket on there, and I had used part of it, and so I just kept the pocket the way it was, curved like this, and cut it down to fit on the back of this cover, and made a pocket here, and there's some little papers there. This cut apart is also a tuck spot. So that's 2 that are cooking related. And then this one, Farm Fresh Eggs with this little chick, so cute. I still have some more of this paper that was cut up and scraps to use, but I think we did this one together. Yeah, we did. I remember using the index cards with fabric in here. And there's a pocket up here too, a little cut apart. Got a little sticker there, so that one's ready to go. This one, Oh Happy Day, with all the little vases of flowers there. And the back has that same paper. Inside of this one, index card there. Looks like I need a little glue there or something. Might have to put some, I think I put glue in there, and that's hard to keep down. Maybe I'll put a little something like a little washi tape or something on there. Or maybe, I wonder if I can sew through that. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to do something with that. Sorry, got off on a little tangent there. This one is cute. Rise and Shine. Kind of a country farmhouse theme. There's a farmhouse on the inside of that one. I wanted to leave this, I didn't put a pocket here because I wanted to leave this whole theme there. And then this one too. This one has a pocket though right here. A couple of journaling cards. I guess I put 2 in the back here since I couldn't put 1 in the front. But let's see. So I'm going to pull them out, see, there. And those are made with scraps, those journaling cards. So that one, that's number 4, or that was number 5. Okay. So anyway, I'm 3 for coworkers, and then there's some ladies that are, they're ladies I have lunch with, and they are retired. They used to do the same thing, same type of thing I do, but now they are retired, but they go out to lunch once a week. We have Taco Tuesday, and we go to a Mexican restaurant together when we're all available, usually almost every week, and we have lunch. We have get our spicy salsa. I get spicy salsa and our chips, and we have something Mexican each week at the La Bamba. So it's a lot of fun. And so anyway, today I thought I would decorate, see what I could use. I have, if you hadn't seen these half composition books, they had them at Walmart. They might be out now. They were a back to school thing. And it was a package of, I thought it was a really good deal because I don't know if you've ever tried to cut these down, but I did once, and it did not go well. I don't think I could even use what I tried to do. It was just like, no, that did not work well. So, yeah, they came like this, all ready for you to cut down. Half a composition book, and they were 10 to a package for like $4.89. I mean, that was good. And see, I've decorated, 6 now, and I've got 4 more, so I'm going to do one today. And, you know, I've already thought of people I want to give them. There's 5 too, so I still want to go ahead and finish these, decorating these, and I love using my scraps in this way. And so I thought I would go ahead and do another one, and I wanted to use, since my biggest pieces here are these flowered pieces, I wanted to go ahead and start off with those on the outside. I think those are really pretty. So let me reposition my scraps over to the other side here. These are all the scraps I want to use on the actual little notebook here on the covers, inside and out. I have all these pretty scraps. I have these right here that are scraps that I want to turn into journaling cards or tags. So this one, they're all this little cow paper. On the other side, it's not really, it doesn't make sense, you know, it's just kind of part of a picture, as you see here, you know, piece of a road, you know, not a full picture of the little farmhouse there. So I thought I would use the cow side. And then I have these already, like I already showed you, the cut aparts and little, kind of a couple little tags and tabs and things here, little words and things I could use. So those will be the decoration. And those are all left from a collection kit, so that I left out to try to use up. So what I've been doing is just gluing this on here and then cutting around it so I can get the exact, you know, size I need. So let's use some nice sturdy Fabri-Tac on here and just get this front and back cover done first. See if we can anyway. And then I'll come back and do another one because, let me get this right up to the edge here. I mean, I did a couple of those in while I was watching TV, you know, so it's a great little TV craft. Just take one of these, your glue and some scraps and some scissors, and you can just, you know, decorate these while you're watching TV. So if you need a little TV craft, and you can do this with any notebook, you know, you can do it with a regular size composition book, or if you like those little mini composition books that you can get at Dollar Tree, you can do it with those. So you don't have to have these half composition books. It's just that I was intrigued by them, and I couldn't believe it when I saw them, because I always kind of wanted to, like I said, I tried to cut down a composition book. I think I tried to cut it in half this way and make a long, narrow one. But when I tried to cut it, I couldn't get the pages even enough. I don't have any kind of a, you know, industrial or commercial cutter that can cut, you know, I would just have to do it by like with my X-Acto knife or scissors or something, and it just didn't work out well. It didn't. I just couldn't get all the pages even and looking nice. So yeah, I never tried it. I tried it once and never tried it again because it didn't come out well. So when I saw these, I was like, oh my goodness, it's just what I've always wanted to try and, or, you know, have fun with and craft with, is a partial composition book. You know, and I like the mini ones, but I feel like I would, for me, like I kind of have said before, I try to put myself in y'all's shoes or other people's shoes. And I think I'm a pretty average person as far as, you know, what I do is kind of like what the average person does. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what you think about that, but that's what I think. Because I just, you know, I see what other people do, and I do, and I'm like, oh, I do the same as everything as everybody else. Just when you think you do something different, you realize that you're the same as everybody else. So, sorry, I'm just moving my trash can over so I can put my trash in there. Another scrap. So yeah, so if I feel like if I like it and it's something that I would prefer over something else, then I feel like you all would like it too. Now see this, look at this. It's barely too small. So what do I need to do here? I need something to cover up this little bottom part. So what do I have? What's my smallest, kind of longest? I almost need a little strip here, but see, here's another, but that's not big enough. I need a little strip of something that would go along with. This is a long strip. Would this look good with that? I mean, you can almost put anything together and it'll look good, because we're going to put something over this as far as a focal point. So, I mean, that would be okay. Let me see if this is long enough. This would probably be the best. Yeah, that would look cute together. That actually would look cuter together. Okay, so I'm going to cut a little. I got my paper cutter right here. I don't know. I had lost my little scissors for a while. These scissors right here. They're my kind of newest. They're my newest scissors, and they're what do you call it? Non-stick, and they're they're very sharp. They're my sharpest scissors now because they're my newest scissors, and I had misplaced them for a minute there. And I found them. I looked all over. I'm like, did I throw them away? I looked through my trash, and I looked in the other room. I'm like, did I take them in the room for TV crafting? And I couldn't find them. Let me cut off a little strip of this. And then I realized I had put them in my other cup that I keep on my desk in back of me of utensils I don't need all the time. You know, that I don't. You know, I need them sometimes, but not all the time, so I don't keep them right here, because I have another cup, or actually a jar that I keep right here by my table here, of, you know, scissors and whatever. And so anyway, after that was the last place I looked. After looking everywhere, all those other places, I was like, I even looked in my scissor. I have a scissor drawer. I looked in a scissor drawer, like, and they weren't even in my scissor drawer. I'm like, what in the world? So then I finally realized, oh, I wonder if I put them in that other cup, because I had the other cup here for a minute because I was using something from it. And I just moved the whole cup over here, the one from over my desk over there. And sure enough, there they were. I was glad to find them, but I couldn't believe it was the last. Like, of course it's the last place I looked because I found them, but still, I looked so many places. I looked through the garbage like twice because I knew I wouldn't. You know, I would know if I dropped them in the trash for sure, but I just didn't want to take a chance because I was about to take the trash out, and I didn't want to throw them away if I did somehow drop them in there. So, like, digging through the trash twice, like, once I looked, and I was like, nope, they're not there. And then I was like, wait a minute. I was about to take it out. I was like, I would just really hate it if I just threw my scissors away. So I really dug through it in detail. I didn't dump everything out, but I dug through it in detail, and they weren't there. I was like, okay, I'm satisfied they're not there. And then, so then I went and realized what I must have done and put them in the other cup. At least I found them. I started thinking, I'm going to have to buy another pair of those scissors because I really love them. But I found them, so we're all good. Okay, I'm trying to make sure there's glue everywhere here. Okie dokie. Now, where's that piece? Okay, this is, let me see how much this is going to overlap. I need a little bit on the paper here, on the top of this paper. A little bit of glue here, so I don't have to come back and try to put something under the edge. Okay, now we're going to get this down. Yeah, these are pretty quick to decorate, so great. I mean, I just love using my scraps up on these. It's been so much fun. You know, and they're pretty scraps and everything, so you can pretty much, you know, match them up and make things look nice. Hold on, this is a little crooked or something here. All right, okay. I'm glad I can move this around for a minute because it's like not straight. Okay, there we go. I guess that's going to be how it is. I don't know. Let's see, I would like it to be over this way a little bit more if I can still move it, or I think it's sticking now. Okay, that's going to have to be how it is. All right, we're going to cut this extra off. Like I said, there's going to be a focal point, and you know, if you make a mistake or something is not quite right, like, and I mean, I say that in a perfectionist kind of frame of mind. If it's not quite perfect, which I try not to be perfect, but I mean, I try not to worry about being perfect. It's just something that's, you know, built in sometimes. So don't worry about it. You can always do something. Like, see, this is not perfect here. That's why I was trying to move over at the last minute, but I couldn't get it to be, I couldn't get it to line up here and here. It was like, I don't know. I don't think these notebooks are crooked, but I guess they could be. I don't know what's going on. But we'll work on that. We'll see what we can do. Okay. We made that into a smaller scrap. All right, so now a focal point for the front and back. And we'll see what we can do there. And so I'm going to get out these little pieces I showed you from the cut aparts. I was thinking this would be cute on the front. I mean, I could change my mind, but maybe I want this on the front. Home is where the hurt is. And then this could be on the back. You know, I think I actually like that on the back better. And maybe I'll put it like, see how I'm putting it? Oh, I could actually move it over. I wouldn't move it over too much, but I kind of want this to cover up. Oh, there's this little piece corner that I cut off there. But I can move it down here, even though it's barely showing the green and white gingham. Just move it down there to cover up where the two pieces join, and then move it over here enough on purpose to cover up that little piece that's, you know, sticking out right here. And I think that looks fine, even though it's going over into the black. I mean, I like that just fine. Nobody's going to be like, ooh, that looks weird. I mean, it looks fine, you know. And I could even make this into a pocket. I could just put glue here, here, and here, and have a little pocket on the back. I don't know if I'll do that because I don't think anybody would use it. You know what I mean? As far as people I would give it to, probably are not junk journal people, so they're not like, you know, they're not going to be they're going to be just probably writing inside of it. They're not going to want to have a pocket on the back. And if there was, they wouldn't use it. So, all right, so I think that's what I'm going to do. I like that. Just the opposite of what I thought I would do. I thought I would put the other one on the front, but I like this one on the front better for some reason. I just think it looks better. Okay, so I'll put this one right. I'll either line it up with the black, or I could move it over and put it in the middle. I think I like it lined up with the black. The rest of them I put in the middle. But I think I like it lined up with the black, but I kind of have been rounding the corners. Let me see. Let me grab my corner rounder. I think I'll round the corners, and I'm trying to be allergic to something this morning. I need to grab a tissue there. Okay, let's round the corners. It just looks so pointy. Doesn't it look pointy? All right. So Oh, yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I still like it. I still like it over there. I don't know, now that I rounded the corners, I almost like it over here better. What do you think? I think you're probably like, whatever, Sheree, right? Just do it. Okay, okay, I will. I think I'm going to put it in the middle, though. Let's do it. Quit dilly-dallying. Let's get it done. I need to get it done. So I got stuff to do today. We're having our family day today, so. Did I mention it last time? I think I might have. If I didn't, we changed family day this week from Saturday to Sunday because certain people were not available. Several people were not available yesterday, which was Saturday. So that is cute. Always where my herd is. That is cute. I like that. Okay, so now let's see this one. Do we want to round the corners on this one? I think we do. I think we do. Yeah, and we're having I think I probably mentioned it, but just in case you didn't see that video, we're having a Survivor watch party. Yeah, I did mention, I remember saying this now. Survivor watch party, because my boys and their wives started watching Survivor. And me and my husband have watched it forever, you know, ever since it started. And so we've always liked it and watched it through the years. But my sons are both now, all of a sudden they've gotten into it, and both of them about the same time. And so they're both, like, they started with season 1. You know how many seasons there are now? There's like 47 or something, isn't there? I don't know. But there's a lot. And so, just trying to place this. So yeah, they started from the beginning, and they're been watching them, and it's funny how they talk about the seasons. Did you see so and so in season whatever? And then they've watched quite a few now, so they'll be like, remember so and so in season? And me and my husband are like, what? Like, how do you? I mean, I know they just watched it, and we watched it through the years, so of course we're not going to remember back to season 3 or something, but they're like, yeah, he did that, and so was in season 3 and season 21, this, that, and the other. And we're like, oh man, we're gonna have to go back and watch them again now too, because we have no idea what you're talking about, except for the really famous people that have done a lot of things like Boston Rob and stuff like that. We know all those people, but some of the other people that are kind of, you know, have done things, but you know, it's been so long since we watched it. Anyway, we're going to have fun. I'm going to make lunch, so I got to go make lunch in a little bit. All right, so there's the back. Cute. I like it. Now we're going to do the inside. I was trying to get glued. Some glue is right there on the top. Let me make sure the back's not getting glued. No, that's good. Okay, so I'm going to use, let's see, just scraps in here. And so it's, you know, we got a farm-related theme going on. And I can use these same flowered scraps, actually. Would be cool to just kind of use these up in here. So this could go here, and then, or here, and then use another one that goes along with that. Again, I guess, let's see, how much of that little piece of, where's that? Oh, here it is. This I could use, say, here. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I'm not gonna like hesitate. Now this is just a hair, like such a small sliver, smaller than the cover, that it's barely even noticeable. So I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna glue this down. And since it's a more papery paper, it's not really cardstock, I am going to just use some art glitter glue on here. Not overdo it with the Fabri-Tac. So So there's not going to be any extra to cut off on this. It fits right inside the cover. I'm just going to get the edges real good. And it's almost square. It's not quite square, but I'm not going to worry about it because it fits inside the cover like I just showed you. All right. If there is any sticking out, I'll cut it off, but I think, yeah, actually over here I see there's a little bit sticking out, so we'll cut that off in a minute. And then I'll add a piece of this gingham over here. And that, well, let me see how I want to do that. I think I'll put it out to the edge, and then there's a little sliver of white right here. I'm not going to worry about that right now because we're going to put a pocket here. So we'll see how it looks when I get the pocket. And I think I'll turn it this way because this is a little off here. So I'll put it this way, and then we'll cut off the extra. And this is cardstock, so I'm going to use Fabri-Tac here. And I put it on the notebook so I don't put too much on the paper itself. Get around the edges. All right, that should be good. And then we'll put that down. Let's see, what did I say? Yeah, this is the edge, it's not. Okay, let's see if I can kind of make the most out of it. So I'll put it even here. We'll just have this piece to cut off. And I'll put even with the edge here. Even with the edge here. And we'll see what we need to cut off. There's a little bit right here from the flowered paper. That's the flowered paper, and then this is the gingham paper. Okay, and then there's a little corner here. Try not to cut your cover, your original cover there. Trying to cut around the curve around the corner. Okay, so there's a piece. I like to square off my pieces if I have a little piece sticking out so it's ready to go if I have a second. Okay, so now let's go ahead and see if we can finish this off as far as something to put here. So I've got little pieces. I'm going to try to put just a big, not a big, but a regular size. Got all those. Regular size kind of vertical card here that can be also a tuck spot in some way. So that looks cute, although we got flowers and flowers. See, this one's, whoops, goes like that, but it doesn't cover up this little gap here enough for me. Change your outfit, change your life, or so fun. So this one has two options. That's cute. That looks good. I like that one the best so far. I don't want to take too much time with this, but let's see. This one is farm related. And I have these little cows, but they're not, they're vertical. This one's a little sheep, but it doesn't cover up enough of that gap. Be yourself, a flamingo. I think this one has two sides too. And the other side is this way. So that one, this one is one I made out of a scrap. I didn't cover the back yet. But this one's flowery again. This one can go that way or that way. I think I'm going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one here. Change your outfit, change your life. It's you know, remember we're using up scraps, so I'm not going to, you know, totally worry about, you know, it has to be the same theme or anything. So I think to make this into a pocket, I'm going to just maybe make it this way. So I'm going to put glue here, here, and here. And I'm going to use, I don't want to take up too much of my pocket room with the thicker glue, so I'm going to use this art glitter glue and see how we do. Try and Put some on the very edge there so I don't take up my pocket room, especially this way. That's where the pocket's going to go. I mean, whatever I put in there is going to go. Okay, so there we go. Now that's got a little bit of glue coming out there, so I need to make sure that doesn't stick down to this paper. So I don't have, let's see these little bits here. I got my Bless My Garden. I usually put a little sticker over here. Where are my stickers? Do I have my stickers out? I think I put them away. Yeah, I did. Where are they? Hold on. Oh no, that's cooking related. I actually might have used them up. I think I might have used them up. Sorry, I had to check that real quick. I thought if they were right there, I could use them. This one says Grown with Love. So any of these would be really cute over here if I want to put a little decoration here, which I have been doing. So here's a little tag, little flower. Maybe that might be a tuck spot for the back. Let's put this Bless My Garden here, just like it is, instead of a sticker, because I don't have my stickers out here right now. I have plenty of stickers, I just don't have them out right now. And the ones that came with the kit, I think I actually used them up, the scrapbook collection kit. Okay, there we go. This is ready for something to stick in there. And so we got the back done, so we're going to do this. So again, let's do this. I am not going to take a lot of time deciding, so we'll do this to match the front. Just use the same two types of paper, just different size scraps. This paper here, this flowery paper, I actually got this from Hobby Lobby on clearance. See, it used to be single sheets, and they had it in a pack in the clearance aisle one time when I went there. And they put it all, like, I guess they were getting rid of the rest of it, and they put it in like a package, and I got it on clearance for like next to nothing. And I thought it was so pretty. I really like those flowers. Okay, so we'll cut off that extra in a minute. And then we'll put this here. Let's just put some glue here. Now this next piece is cardstock, so I want to use a little bit stronger glue here. Yeah, so these last, what do I have, 4 more to do? I don't know who they're going to, or if I'll even give them away this year. But at least I'll have them done, you know, and ready to go. When I do need something for someone, they'll be ready to go. Oh, you know what? I just thought of another person. That's right. Yes, I just thought of another person that I didn't forget about, but I thought of it, thought of them one time when I was thinking about, you know, who I need to give Christmas gifts to, and this would be perfect for them. So that is I have somebody for these 5, and then this is number 6 that I have somebody to give it to. Okay, so you keep thinking of people and remembering people as you go through your people that you have been giving gifts to. Physical gifts, not gift cards. You know what I mean? Just a little something. So, yes, we shall see. Hopefully I will give one to her. I don't know how much she writes down. She doesn't, this last person I just mentioned, she doesn't have an office job, let's just say that. Like if you worked in an office or worked at home, you know, where you do things that you need to make lists or write down about. Now my mom, of course, doesn't work. She's 87 years old. And she just got home from rehab. But she is a person that likes to write things down. She's always done that. Made her grocery list, written everything down, just list for this, list for that. She's definitely a list person, so I know she likes notebooks and things like I do. So I know she would like one of these. Okay. There's a little bit extra right there, I see. I just want to get that real quick. Okay. I think I got it. So small piece. Such a small piece, but it was sticking out. So it's still sticking out, right? I know you guys can't see it probably, but I can see it. Okay, wait, nope, a little bit more. Can't have it sticking out, right? Okay, I think that's the best I can do. I think it's good. Oh, there's a little bitty, like, almost like a, barely anything. Little piece right there in the corner. Okay, I got it. Okay, so that's, make sure when that's sticking up here where that was drying, that's all dry now. Okay, so this one, and I have been putting a pocket in the back also. And what did I say? I thought this would be cute back here. Life is better on the farm, since we got our farm related things here. I think that would be cute here. And how will I make this into a tuck spot? I might just put something like down in here, so I could just put like a little, or like right here. I think it, is a good focal point to join these two together. So just put it down here so I have room to put something. I like it there too, but I like it joining these two together, kind of where I cover up the, not completely, but yeah, it looks really cute over there too. I think I'm going to put it over here because that looks good. That's a nice straight line, and I don't really need to cover up anything. They go right together. So I like it over there. I think I'm going to put it over there and just put glue there and there. And so this is nice and glued down. I'm going to, on this one, I guess I don't need to use Cover Tack. Let's use this again so I don't use up too much pocket room or tuck spot room. Should be fine. Okay, so what do we need now? We need something to tuck into our little tuck spots. And I'm not putting anything on the back page. I just put a little sticker there, and I'm done except for what I'm going to tuck into these tuck spots. So there's a couple of journaling cards here. I think I might go ahead and use those since this is in my pile I need to use up. These are actually journaling cards, and this can be a journaling card. It's very light on the back, so I think somebody could write on there. And oh, these farm related ones. That would fit. This would fit. That fits even better than that one because it's, of course, a little smaller, just barely, but it's just small enough to fit in there nicely. Okay, so I'm going to put that one there since it's just farm related. And then this back here, this is another journaling card I had made. I showed you with the sheep, and it says, I love the country. So let's put that one there. All right, so, wow, look at that. I think we did good in time here. This was pretty quick. I love it, and stay tuned. I'm going to be decorating the other three, maybe not right away, but through the next couple of months, I would say, if you like these little, decorating these little half composition books. I've done a few videos now on this, and I think if you look back through my channel, you'll see they're a lot of fun, and if you bought them and you didn't know what to do with them, or you need some little gifts, decorate any little notebook you have like this, and you'll have a nice little gift. So thanks for watching today, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a great day.